Have you ever wondered why loss and grief seem to shatter us, leaving us feeling broken and incomplete? It's a question as old as humanity itself, and one that we've all grappled with at some point in our lives. Loss and grief are universal experiences, shared by every person walking this earth. And yet they are also deeply personal, intimate in their intensity. Our reactions to these experiences are as varied as we are. Some of us may withdraw, others may lash out. We may find ourselves trapped in a whirlwind of emotions, our hearts heavy with sorrow, our minds awash with confusion. It's a turmoil that can feel overwhelming, a storm that threatens to consume us. But it's crucial to remember that our perception of these events can either exacerbate or alleviate our suffering. Could there be a way to navigate these tumultuous waters with grace and fortitude? One philosophy suggests that there might be. Enter Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that may hold the key to dealing with loss and grief. At its core, Stoicism encourages us to distinguish between what we can control and what we can't. It implores us to accept the inevitable with grace, to understand that loss and grief are simply facets of the human condition. But Stoicism doesn't stop there. Stoicism teaches us not to shy away from the harsh realities of life, but to confront them head-on with calm and resilience. So how can Stoicism aid us in dealing with loss and grief? When we delve into the heart of Stoicism, we discover a fundamental understanding of life's impermanence. Stoics believe that everything we encounter, every person we love, every joy we experience is fleeting. This may seem a little bleak at first, but it's actually a liberating perspective. By acknowledging the ephemeral nature of all things, we learn not to cling too tightly to them. We appreciate them while they're here, but we also prepare ourselves for their inevitable departure. This understanding can be a powerful tool in dealing with loss and grief. The Stoic philosophy also places great emphasis on our responses to events rather than the events themselves. It asserts that we can't control everything that happens to us, but we can control how we react. This mindset fosters resilience, teaching us to weather life's inevitable storms with grace and equanimity. Loss is an integral part of existence. It's heart-wrenching, it's difficult, but it's also a universal experience. And within this shared experience lies a profound truth. We are not alone in our suffering. The Stoic approach encourages us to face loss head-on, to accept it as part of the natural order of things, and to focus our energy on how we respond to it. In the face of loss, a Stoic would remind themselves that it's not the event itself that disturbs them, but their judgment of it. So let's recap what Stoicism can teach us about dealing with loss and grief. We've journeyed through the ancient philosophy of Stoicism, understanding its core principles and how it offers a practical guide to dealing with life's most challenging aspects, such as loss and grief. The first key point we discussed is the acceptance of impermanence. Stoicism teaches us to embrace the ebb and flow of life, recognizing that everything around us is transient. This acceptance can help us to face loss with a sense of calm and understanding. Secondly, we explored the Stoic focus on our responses to events. Life will always throw curveballs our way, but we have the power to determine our reactions. Stoicism encourages us to approach loss and grief with a clear mind, choosing thoughtful responses over knee-jerk reactions. We then delved into the cultivation of resilience. Stoicism arms us with the strength to weather life's storms, fostering an inner resilience that allows us to bounce back from adversity. By practicing Stoic principles, we can cultivate this resilience, helping us to navigate through the pains of loss and grief. Incorporating these principles into our daily lives, we find a roadmap to handling loss and grief. It's not about avoiding these experiences, but learning to navigate them with wisdom, composure, and resilience. While loss and grief are inevitable parts of life, Stoicism provides us with tools to navigate these experiences with wisdom and resilience. Thank you for watching. For more wisdom like this in the future, please subscribe to our channel.